To present Marty St. Louis' plaque from the Hall of Fame class of 2017, Dave Andrechuk.
All right. My first word on this page is wow, and I just need to say wow because obviously, thank you, Dave, for presenting me with the plaque. You know, Lightning guys, and not just the guys that I play on the Lightning, but there's a bunch of Rangers here that I played with, and they're now in the Lightning, so thank you for being here. I might sound like I'm reading, but I'm actually not at all. I'm totally going off track, but I'm trying to bring it back in. I want to thank the committee for valuing the impact I had on the game to put me here today. Thank you so much. So many great people in this room, all the Hall of Famers. I've been at the West End, and Larry Robinson comes to me as I'm having lunch with my family and shakes my hand. Unbelievable, the talent and the people that are in this room, and thank you for being part of this. I'd like to congratulate the other members going in. Got to spend some time with you guys this week a little bit, and it's been great fun to get to know you and your families. Congrats on the great achievement. Kelly Massey, thank you so much for coordinating everything and making this 3-4 days memorable, not just for me, but for my friends and family that are in town. Deciding to go to the University of Vermont was a great life decision for me. Mike Gilligan, I know some of my celebrations don't look like that, but you taught me to be so humble, and I'm thankful for that. Roger Grillo, you taught me about the details of the game that I knew there was so important for me for the next level. Thank you. But the best thing about UVM was meeting my wife, Heather. You were always there for me, good times and bad times. And you always knew what I needed. And most of the time was just an ear to listen. And trust me, I know you knew nothing about hockey, but your selflessness and doing everything you could so I could be better prepared for competition. Unbelievable. I love you so much. My boys, Ryan, Lucas, and Mason, I'm blessed. You guys are lucky to have Mom. You guys were young, she'd take you to the games. That's where your passion started, watching me play, watching the Lightning. For me right now, to be in your everyday life, practice, school, whatever, I couldn't ask it for anything to be better. It's amazing, and I'm looking forward so much for what's ahead for you boys, and the fact that I'm part of it now, it's just tremendous. Thank you so much. I love you boys. Dad, you and Mom gave me so much love and opportunities. You taught me that playing hockey was a team sport. You've always supported me and were never critical. I would even ask you plenty of time, what do you think, Dad? You'd say, Marty, it's a lot easier from my seat. So you always told me, I make no mistakes from my seat. So thank you for always staying positive with me and be so supportive. My mom, she was the best human I ever met. She convinced me that my heart and will was taller than everyone else. I miss you so much, and I love you, Mom. My sister Isabel, you spent many hours at the rinks when we were young. You always supported me, and I will never forget that you were my first goalie. I love you, Isa. To the rest of my extended family and friends, A lot of you are here tonight. Thank you for making the trip and supporting me one more time. I had a blast sharing the great moments of my career with you. Most of you go well before all this seemed possible. Thank you. I started my career in Calgary. Nick Bolano, Al Coates, Tom Watt, and Brian Sutter, thank you for giving me the opportunity to reach my dream of playing in the NHL. It was a short time, but I will never forget what you guys did for my career. Thank you. I want to thank the Tampa Bay Lightning and specifically Mr. Vinnick. Everything he has done for me, but more importantly, what he has done for the Lightning franchise and its community. Just unbelievable, Mr. Vinnick. Thank you. I was in Tampa for some 14 years. As a player, as a man, I grew up there. Thank you, Rick Dudley. Thank you, Jay Feaster, for believing in me and signing me when I thought I was likely going to Europe. To all my coaches there, you all played a big part in why I'm here today. I'd like to acknowledge a couple of them. Craig Ramsey, Mike Sullivan, Adam Oates, Rick Tocchet, Nigel Kerwin. But there's one coach that had a huge impact on my career, and that's John Tortorella. Torts, you gave me the platform and the confidence to become the player I knew I could be. I went much further because of how demanding you were, physically and mentally. Thank you, Torts. Some of the Lightning players obviously are here tonight, and some of the trainers are here. Tom Mulligan, Ray Thill, your staff, thank you for dealing with me. I know I was high maintenance. Hockey's a game of inches, and sometimes those inches are gained in that locker room with a great staff. Thank you. We had some great teams in Tampa. I played with some of the greatest and made lifelong friendship along the way. Dave Andreychuk, Tim Taylor, Freddie Modine, Dan Boyle, Teddy Purcell, Ryan Malone, Victor Hedman, Mike Smith, Dominic Moore, Nate Thompson, Marc-Andre Bergeron. I could go on. I'm not sure that I would have lasted as long as I did if it wasn't for my teammates. Thank you. As a winger, the most important guy on the ice is your centerman. I went from playing with Brad Richards to Vinny LeCavalier and to Steven Stamkos. That's unbelievable. Like Brad Richards, Conn Smythe winner, could just dissect the game and give me the puck at the right time. Vinny, Rocket Richard, MVP of the World Cup. Just a give-and-go game, really high pace, so much fun. And Stammer. It's the first time that I was playing with a righty. Richie and Lefty were lefty. Stammer was a righty. And it was such a different game. You know, such a great shot, and you know, two-time Rocket Richard. I mean, I'm here because of those guys. You know, so thank you so much, boys. I believe it is important to surround yourself with good people. My agent, Louis Gross, my trainer, Ben Prentice, Bill Wickett, who works for the Lightning. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything through the years. I would also like to thank the New York Rangers, Mr. Dolan, Glenn Sater, and Jeff Gorton, for bringing me to New York to finish my career. We came close in 2014. It was such a great ride. You guys treated me like I'd been there for 20 years when I was going through one of the toughest times of my life, losing my mom. Thank you. Last but not least, I want to thank all of the hockey fans out there for all the support you've given me throughout the years. All the cheering, I'm telling you, I felt it, and sometimes they gave me that extra 10-20% that you needed that night. Thank you so much. Je voudrais remercier tous les fans au Québec, Delta de Laval, Hockey Laval, le support, tous mes entraîneurs du hockey mineur, mes coéquipiers du hockey mineur, et toute la province qui était tout le temps en arrière de moi. Merci beaucoup. For all the kids out there listening, follow your dreams. Believe in yourself. When it seems like all the doors are closing, look for a window and find a way in. The reason that some people don't reach their full potential is because they quit too soon. And maybe most importantly, be a good teammate, both on the ice and in life. Thank you, Mom. This one's for you. Love you.